Riders, welcome back to Sam's Bikes, where you know we only talk e-bikes. And today we are checking out the top 10 super light trail e-bikes for 2025. And yes, we did the same video 6 months ago because the market's still exploding. Loads of new SLs have hit the market, and this is my top 10. So let's check it out. But first, what is a super light trail e-bike in 2025 in my book? Well, it has to be sub 20 kilos to start with. If it was more than 20 kilos, it'd just be considered a full power trail e-bike. And riders, we did that list last week, link in the show notes. And also, it has to have less than 155 mils of rear travel. If it had more than that, it would be an enduro bike. And we also did that list last week, link in the show notes. And riders, remember, this is my top 10 super light trail e-bikes for 25. If your bike isn't in this list, I'd love to know what you're thinking of buying or just your favorite SL right now. And also, stay down to the end of the video because I'm going to chime in and let you know what my absolute favorite SL is right now. Now onto the bikes. And number one, the Specialized Levo SL, which is rolling on mullet wheels, or it is 29 compatible. You got 160 treble up front and 150 in the rear, powered by the SL 1.2 motor with 50 Nm of torque. You've got a 320 watt-hour battery. You can also get a 160 watt-hour range extender. Weight coming in from a very impressive 17.7 kilos and available in 6 sizes and prices starting from 6,600 euros. So why the Levo SL make the list? Well, it's the OG, it's the original super light, and I absolutely love the Levo SL. So this is generation 2, you'll see it behind me. It's my personal bike. I actually love this bike. I love the geometry. I love the Genie. The suspension kinematics is outrageously good, probably the best I've ridden. And it just feels like you're riding an analog bike after having a few Red Bulls. It definitely gives you like 2 times your power. And I love that you don't lose the natural feeling of a natural mountain bike. It's a special bike. And number 2, the Amflow PL Carbon, which is rolling on 29s, but it is mullet compatible. We've got 160 treble up front, 150 in the rear. We've got the DJI Avinox motor with 120 Nm of torque and 1,000 watts of peak power. It's coming with either a 600 watt-hour battery or an 800, available in 4 sizes, and prices starting from 6,500 euros. So why the Amflow make the list? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Sub 20 kilos, 1,000 watts of peak power. Amflow have just released their own category here. Super powerful and super light. And riders, if you are looking at getting the 600 watt-hour battery, so sub 20 kilos, I believe you have to order that through your dealer now, not directly off the website. And riders, if you're a fan of the channel, you'd know that I tested and reviewed the Amflow this year. It is a fantastic trail bike, and that Avinox motor is outrageously good. And before we crack on with the rest of the video, a massive shout out to Quadlock, the long-term sponsor at Sam's Bikes. Without Quadlock, Sam's Bikes does not exist full stop. And I absolutely love having my Quadlock, my phone, on my handlebars when I'm smashing down the downhills. If you see my POV videos, you might think I'm really good at talking off the cuff, but actually, I'm using it as a teleprompter out in the trails. Also love it when I'm doing my training rides. I can actually check my emails, check my comments on YouTube, reply to you legends, and also change my music. So that's on the bike. I also love the Quadlock off the bike. So at home, my home office, I've got a wireless charging mount by my computer. By my bed, I've got another wireless charging mount. And in the camper van, another wireless charging mount. The whole system of Quadlock is fantastic for charging and holding your phone and keeping it safe. And riders, the legends at Quadlock are giving you legends a 10% discount off absolutely everything store-wide. Check it out, the link in the show notes. And number 3, the brand new Propain Sresh SL, which is rolling on mullets or is 29 compatible. We've got 160 treble up front, 150 in the rear, the brand new TQ HBR60 motor with 60 Nm of torque and 350 watts of peak power. You got a quick release battery of 360 or 580, and you can also get a 160 watt-hour range extender. Weight coming in from 18.2 kilos, available in 4 sizes, and prices starting from 5,999 euros. So why the Sresh make the list? Well, riders, just look at this bike. It is so beautiful, so minimalistic, you can barely tell it is an e-bike. And it's also got the new TQ HBR60 motor, which I tested in Italy a few months ago. Big fan of that motor, super natural pedal stroke. And riders, make sure you subscribe to the channel because the Sresh SL is arriving today or tomorrow for testing. Can't wait. And number 4, the Yeti MTE, which is rolling on 29ers, or it is mullet compatible. We've got 160 treble up front, 145 in the rear, the new TQ HBR60 motor, 60 newtons of torque, 350 watts of peak power. Battery options are a 290 or a 580, and you can also get the 160 watt hour range extender. Weight coming in from 17.5 kilos, available in 4 sizes, and prices starting from 9,700 euros. So why the new Yeti make the list? Well, I'm a big fan of Yeti bikes in general, their e-bikes and their mountain bikes. They just make great bikes. I also had the pleasure of testing the MTE in Lake Garda back in May, only for 2 days. I was more testing the TQ motor, which is fantastic, but I had a really good time on this bike. It is a very good suspension platform and a very good SL overall. And number 5, the brand new Trek Fuel Plus MX, which is rolling on mullets. We've got 160 treble up front, 150 in the rear. We've got the new TQ HBR60 motor. We've got a 580 watt hour internal battery. You can also get the 160 watt hour range extender. Weight coming in from 19.1 kilos, available in 5 sizes, and prices starting from 8,000 euros. So why the new Trek make the list? Well, I think it looks like a sensational bike. I wasn't a massive fan of the original Fuel because it was 150, 140. You know, for me, I think 160, 150 is the sweet spot for a trail bike because it just makes it more versatile. It's also rolling on mullets now, and also it's got the new TQ motor, which I'm a big fan of, and a 580 watt hour battery, sub 20 kilos. There's a lot to like about the new Trek. And number 6, the Cannondale Moterra SL, rolling on mullets, or it is 29 compatible, 160 treble up front, 150 in the rear, Shimano EPA 01 motor with 85 newtons of torque and 600 watts of peak power, coming with a 601 watt hour battery, weight coming in from 19.5 kilos, available in 4 sizes, and prices starting from 6,999 euros. So why did the Moterra SL make the list? Well, again, it's a super beautiful bike. We're also getting full 85 newtons of torque and 600 watts of peak power with the Shimano EPA 01. I think it's a fantastic looking bike. They have flex days at the back so to keep that weight down. I'd love to try this bike. Also, I wish the Moterra SL came with a range extender. Number 7, the Orbea Rise, rolling on 29s. You got 2 travel options. You got 140, 140, and the new LT 160, 150. You got Shimano EPA 01 RS tune with now 85 newtons of torque. You got a 420 watt hour battery or a 630, and you can also grab a 210 watt hour range extender. Weight coming in from 16.3 kilos, available in 4 sizes, and prices starting from 5,300 euros. So why did the Orbea Rise make the list? Well, the Rise has to be probably one of, if not the most sold SL bikes on the market. I believe they're in their 3rd or 4th generation. The Rise is a fantastic bike, and I really like how customizable it is. You know, you can go 140, 140, like in a more nimble trail bike, or you can go 160, 150, which I would prefer. And also you've got lots of battery options coming with an aluminium or carbon frame, good pricing, a lot to like about the Rise. And number 8, the Giant Trance X Advanced E Plus Elite, rolling on mullet wheels. We've got 150 treble up front, 140 in the rear, powered by the Giant Sync Drive Pro 2 motor with 85 newtons of torque. We've got a 400 watt hour internal battery, and you can also get a 200 watt hour range extender. Weight coming in from 18.8 kilos, available in 4 sizes, and prices starting from 6,499 euros. So why did the Trance make the list? Well, again, it's a super beautiful looking bike, very minimalistic, and sub 20 kilos or sub 19 kilos, you're getting a full powered e-bike here. You know, I kind of wish it was 160, 150, but it still looks like a great bike. And number 9, Whyte E-Lyte 150 RSX, rolling on 29ers. We've got 150 treble up front, 142 in the back. The Bosch SX motor with 55 newtons of torque and 600 watts of peak power if you get the cadence up. Coming with a 400 watt hour internal battery. You can also get a 250 watt hour range extender. Weight coming in from 18.9 kilos. Available in 4 sizes. Prices starting from 7,499 euros. So why did the Whyte make the list? Well, I've heard fantastic things about this bike from some of the British journalists, and I would love to test one. I've actually never seen a Whyte in Spain. So Whyte, if you're watching this, send one out. I'm also a big fan of the Bosch SX motor. You know, when you get that cadence up, you can really pull a lot of power, 600 watts of peak power out of it. It just looks like a fantastic option. Lucky last, number 10, the Megamo Reason Air, rolling on 29 wheels, 140 treble up front, 140 in the rear. The DJI Avinox motor with 120 newtons of torque and 1000 watts of peak power. You've got two battery options, the 600 or the 800 watt hour, weight coming in from a very impressive 16.9 kilos, available in 3 sizes and prices starting from 5,999 euros. So why did the Reason Air make the list? Well, I saw it at this year's Eurobike. It is a beautiful looking bike. Granted, it does look more like a cross-country bike. I might be a fan of just the Reason, not the Reason Air. I think that's 160 and a little bit heavier. But overall, it looks like a fantastic bike. And riders, I hope you enjoyed this list of my top 10 super light trail bikes for 25. Now, what have I missed off the list? What is your favorite bike for 25, sub 20 kilos and less than 155 mils of rear travel? I'd love to know. And as promised, my favorite trail bike right now in the SL category has to be the one that I ride. It's the Levo SL. It is just a very special bike to ride. You do forget you're riding an e-bike, just such a natural feel from the geometry and the pedal stroke. And I'm also very excited about testing the Propain Sresh, which is arriving today or tomorrow. I'm a big fan of Propain's Pro 10 suspension platform. And also I'm a big fan of the new TQ motor. So riders, if you want to see that review, don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications. And riders, like always, if you have any questions on these bikes or any other e-bikes, hit me up in the comments. I love to help. And riders, you stay safe out there and we're going to see you soon.